What's up, my friends? Dan the Man here. Um, it wasn't long ago that if I went out in the public dressed like this, the police would have stopped me. Did you guys hear my dog puking just now? Pretend like I didn't hear that. No, people that wear glasses know that face masks suck. We're gonna do a recipe today. Took me a minute to tell you that. Anywho, if you read the title, you'd know. Anyways, let's do it. Silly Mutt has allergies. Don't you? Don't you got allergies? See his eye right there? If I'm not careful, he'll rub it raw because it itches. And this don't help. This is pretty bad for the situation. But he'll drive me nuts if he'll sit there and bark at me. Even if I tell him to shut it. No, he'll keep barking until I give him one of these. I spoiled him, obviously, but still, pain in the ass. Alright, that's it. All gone. All gone. Normally, I strive for really quick videos, as fast as I can get them. As quick. So, because most people, they're not into watching long vaping videos. Anywho, I thought I'd keep some of this in. I mean, why the heck not? Alright, go lay down. Go on. Okay, all the joking aside. This is going to be for beginners, this video. We're going to do how to make a recipe, how to come up with a recipe. And we'll start okay, I like cherry cheesecake, a lot. I'd love to be able to vape a cherry cheesecake. Unfortunately, I don't know of any good cherries that don't taste like like medicine. It's unfortunate. Because they actually use the same concentrates that we use in food and medicine. And they really took that cherry and really basically wrecked it. So we're not going to do cherry cheesecake. How about strawberry cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake, chocolate chip cheesecake, caramel cheesecake? If you've ever been to Costco before, they got these pretty damn good cheesecakes for one. They got them in this, about like that, a box, and individually sliced. And they've got a variety pack. I love those because they got this raspberry cheesecake with a crunchy graham cracker coating, a sweet coating. Anywho, so okay. First things first. Okay, first things first, let me decide what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the raspberry. Now, here are the raspberries I have to choose from. Starting on the left, Flavora's raspberry is quite good. I like it. Believe it or not, Nick Vape, the dark ras, is really good. It doesn't have any brightness. It's more earthy. The Flavor Apprentice Raspberry Sweet is good mixed with Flavor Arts Raspberry. Flavor Apprentice is too, I don't know, strong maybe? Flavor Arts not strong enough. Mix them together, 1 and 1. Personally, I like. They help each other. Last but not least, believe it or not, my favorite raspberry is Loran's. Unfortunately, I have to use like 6% in order to be able to taste it. I don't like using that high a percentage, but And in this recipe, we're going to use dark raz because it doesn't have any brightness to it, if you will. Okay, so right now I'm only trying to decide on a recipe. So if I end up changing any of this, no problem, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, so we need cheesecake. I'm going to use Inavera's Yes Sweet Cheesecake. I haven't used it in a good recipe yet, and that's one of the things I want to do. Okay, so I got the two main ingredients. Now, I like a lot of mouthfeel, especially if it's going to be a cheesecake. So I'm going to want to add marshmallow. That'll also add sweetness. I'm going to use Flavor Arts because it's the most versatile. And I was dumb and got rid of all my other marshmallows because I said, I'm only going to use Flavor Arts. And now I'm like, it's kind of dumb. And I want to do a taste test against all of them together. But either way, we're using the marshmallow. Okay, so now we're thinking, do I need anything else? Because that sounds perfect right there. And I'm going to add one more ingredient. Hold, and I'm going to get it. Okay, I'm going to use Capella's Dragon Fruit. I'm going to use Capella's because it's on the weaker side. I don't want to actually taste the dragon fruit. I only want to enhance the raspberry. So I'm not going to use a lot. Okay, we got our flavors picked out. Okay, now it's time to decide percentages. I'm going to do Yes Sweet Cheesecake at 2%. Because I want it to be... Okay, I want to be able to taste it. Okay, I'm going to use the dark raz. Man. 1.5. Then I'm going to use the marshmallow at 0.75. And then the dragon fruit at 0.5. I'm going to do a 5 ml tester because I don't know if it's how well it's going to turn out. I'm not going to put any nicotine in it until I find out whether I like it or not. So it's going to steep with no nicotine. Not everybody does that, but I do. Mostly because I'm a horrible cheapskate. And if I put nicotine in it and then I don't like it, I'm still going to vape it. Probably. Depending on how horrible it is. And I also have a friend that'll vape anything. So, yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, basically that's how you create a recipe. The hardest part for beginners is going to be the percentages, I think. That was the hardest part for me, figuring out percentages. That's where single flavor testing comes in. If you single flavor test it at 3% and that's too high, then you know that you're not going to put it in a recipe at 3%. Anyways, it was Danny Man signing out, my friends. Hopefully that helps. And shit, you can make this recipe. Anyway, Danny Man signing out. Peace, brothers and sisters. Peace. Ew.